Hello everyone, welcome back to Bourbon Battles. I'm Joe.
Chad.
Alex Draven.
Alex, so you guys have heard us talk about it a lot of times. Alex over at Red Barrel Liquors in Mooresville, Indiana. We've been leading up to this one for a long time. It's the $100 challenge, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna show you what we each came up with for $100. So let's explain the ground rules first. We were each able to go out. We started, Alex went first, home court advantage. Chad came second, I came last. So Alex went and picked something. Once a particular expression was, is that Mike? Once we picked something, it was out. Nobody else could pick it. The target we're going through for is $100 out the door after tax and everything. So we went to 93 bucks. That's tax here in Indiana, 7%. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, yeah, those are the rules. Now we need to tell you how you can win. Well, you're going to have to watch to the end of the video to figure out how to win. Not getting off that easy. But keep in mind, if you do win, you got to pick it up here at Red Barrel. Can't be shipping anything. So, Alex, you went first. You want to tell us what your first pick was?
My first pick for $54.99 was Wilderness Trail's Wheated Single Barrel Bourbon. I think $54.99 for a Wilderness Trail product is good. I don't think you're going to go wrong with this product at all.
Did we say, is that a batch product, or did we figure that out?
It is. It's 250 bottle batch.
200.
Came out of a single barrel, so it'll just be a single barrel product.
So here's the thing, if you guys are watching, I don't think you know this, Alex, Chad knows this. We started talking about how we're doing some videos with different distilleries and they're sending us product. Wilderness Trail has sent us their product, their high rye, their wheated, and their rye whiskey. So we'll be filming that in the next week or two to talk about Wilderness Trail a little bit more. And you got pretty much all three products on the shelf, right?
Yes.
Hey, so great things to come with that. Before you go next, you want to tell everybody what we're sipping on here?
Whiskey.
One of Alex's store picks. Hey, stay tuned as these store picks come in. We're going to go get some of it. We're going to do a quick review for you. How many you got right now, you'd say? 7 or 8?
It's 7 or 8 in right now, and I probably have about another 8 to 10 coming, we'll say, within the next few months, depending on production line issues.
COVID.
Yeah, so check that out. Great store picks to pick from. Do you taste everything?
Absolutely everything. If it's got Red Barrel's name on it, I'm trying it. So I'm trying to give you the most personal touch as possible.
It's a pretty good deal.
I think you have them all open, available for taste too.
Everyone's got a sample bottle, so that's the most enjoyable thing to try before you buy.
Yep. So if somebody's interested in maybe buying one, they can at least come here and taste it. Because if they don't like it, there's no sense in buying it.
Yep. And that's your personal palate to our palate. So
I think there's a couple here that I'm big. I mean, we're just going to say Troll 55 stuff is out of this world. Everybody knows that.
my favorite people to work with. They're amazing product and good people.
Hey, that's another thing to stay tuned for. We'll be down there with Jason doing an episode at the distillery. So you're up, Kip. What'd you pick first?
OGD Bottle and Bond. It is a high rye mash bill from Beam Suntory, and it's a sipper or it's a mixer, but it's 100 proof. So I think bang for buck, definitely good.
That one came in at $23.99. That's a good buy.
And there's plenty of it on the shelf here.
Do you have an opinion on the 114? Is that hard for you to get a hold of?
We don't see very much of it. It comes and goes in spurts, and you get a couple cases here, and the next thing you know, it goes away. I know it's a product we put right on the shelf, and when guys see it for $23.99 off the top of my head, it flies out.
It's good stuff. So I guess I'm up, right? I went third, and I kind of found this sitting over in the corner on the floor, so it's a good one. Found one of these gift boxes. You got Knob Creek 100 proof 9-year Basil Hayden. I believe Basil Hayden's 80 proof. You can't see
It
in
is.
here. 80 proof. And some Jim Beam Black. That's your regular Jim Beam white label, aged at
Double age, I would say.
8 years, something like that.
Yeah, there's no age statement on it. But
So look at here. 3 for the price of 1. All 3 7.5s. Vote for Joe. This came in at $40.99. Alex, you're up.
The second bottle I went with would be Four Roses, yellow label. Can't believe what's the price I got on that, Joe?
$20.99.
$20.99. It's a great moving product for us. Any of your Four Roses goes great. But for a good retail, you're not going to go wrong with this bottle at all.
You probably haven't seen it yet because I literally went out as I was driving here to do this. 10 bourbons for beginners. That was on there.
it's a great mixer. A great mixer.
It's good in a big cup. Fill it with ice and let it rip, bud,
Yep.
while you cut the grass.
Absolutely.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, your turn. I heard a story about that once.
Yeah. This initially was an Indiana only release, but I think that it is, correct me if I'm wrong, but they've started distribution throughout the country at this point. Benchmark Full Proof. And this is for the people that like horsies, because this is basically
It's horsies.
Stag Junior Junior. 125
Ain't
proof.
Junior anymore.
Buffalo Trace Distillery. I don't know the age on it. I'm going to assume it's probably 4 years, but I don't know that.
Hey, if you've watched our videos,
It's bottled 125 though.
we've done this one, we've done the bottled and bond. That whole line of Benchmark's good.
Yeah,
At very
and
reasonably priced.
it's less than $20. So
That one came in at $19.49.
and he's got every available Benchmark is on his shelf.
Is there any cask strength whiskey that cheap? I can't
Not that
imagine
I've
what it could
come across
possibly
it.
be. Hey, great deal. Hey, I went next and I picked this up off the clearance table. Pinhook, and this is the Bourbon Heist. 16 hands is what they call it. It's a 98 proof whiskey. I actually own this one. I like it quite a bit. Had it for the first time down in Kentucky in some bar and had to have one. I'm a fan. If you have not had any of the Pinhook stuff, check this out. This one, there's more of them over there. I can see at least a couple. $29.99. That's a big discount, isn't it?
About usually I think they're around 42, 44.99. So
Don't walk, run to Red Barrel and pick one
Well,
of
and
these up.
you've got discounted whiskey all over the store, right?
all over, you'll notice some pricing on shelves where it's $7 to $10 cheaper than what your average retail price is. So we kind of do some fun things like that to get people to try other things.
And you're up again, Alex. I think you got one more.
My last one I did here, the Evan Williams 1783. You could drink this straight or throw it with some Coke. I've enjoyed this over the time of my life, and I think you guys will as well. We have it at
$16.99. And I believe that was on 10 bourbons for beginners as well.
Could have been.
That went out today.
What? So anybody who watches this probably knows that you or I, particularly, would have gone for Evan Williams Bottled and Bond, but there is none on this table. Do we know the reason why that is?
Yeah, because everybody watches bourbon battles and comes over here and buys it all.
That's
It's
right.
Sold out.
It's been flying off the shelf here. We've just been having issues on some products of it being on back order and things of that nature. So bear with every store, not just us. I mean, when they don't have the products on the shelf, it's bourbon has gotten so huge. It's a great thing.
We've
I
been-
promise
we've been-
Alex wants it.
We've been talking about it for a year.
It's going away.
It's coming.
So, yeah,
I'm up,
that's
right?
a great. A lot of people like that better than the bottled and bond. I personally do not. I like the little extra proof. That's a great backup.
So I'm up again.
What'd you come up with there, Chief?
Rebel 100 from Lux Row. It's another 100 proof. It's a wheated bourbon. So you guys got kind of a mixture. You got a high ride and a wheated and a full proof and whatnot. But this is definitely affordable. It's less than $20 also, I believe.
$18.49.
And it drinks as good as some of your, in my opinion, drinks as good as some of your high-end wheaters. There's a couple things that come from Lux Row. Alex here has all of them on his shelf, but I think for the money and what you get, I think it's definitely a good one.
Very underrated in my opinion. So now I came down where I only had about 22 bucks left. By the way, Alex is out after the Evan Williams. He's spent all his money. So I came down to $22. So my next pick was Wild Turkey 101, half pint. Hey, 101 proof out of Wild Turkey. Doesn't get a whole lot better than that for traditional bourbon.
It's going to be cold at ball games.
Plastic bottle.
Right.
Go to the Purdue game, put that in your pocket. You'd be
I
in
wouldn't
good
walk
shape.
across the road, buddy.
Huh?
I wouldn't walk across the road.
Well, you can't take it to IU game. You have to take a daiquiri.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think. Are you an IU fan, Alex?
Die hard. We got Bobby Knight's autograph.
He knows
Send him
that
the- send him off.
daiquiris and pina
We,
coladas.
party a little bit different down south.
That's right.
Yeah, that's in your backyard, right? So how far? We're from. You guys, we're only 20 minutes from IU right now. If they get this road open.
Yes, sir.
All right, my last one was introduced to me by a gentleman who went to Jack Daniel's Distillery and actually convinced me to drink this against my better judgment.
You laughed at me when I bought it.
Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. This is obviously not a traditional whiskey. However, it is. It's just got a little bit of honey liqueur in it. I will say that it would be fun for anybody who chooses to engage in the drinking for the evening or the day or the afternoon or the weekend or till it's gone. And it is from Jack Daniel's. It's blended actually with Jack Daniel's Old Number 7. It's 35% or 70 proof, and it comes in less than $20 also.
$19.99. Hey, Chad, well, I buy a lot of flavored whiskey because I think they're fun to have in the freezer and take shots. And you laugh every time.
I do.
I had to trick him into drinking that. He didn't know what he was drinking. And you said, damn, that's good. And I told you, and he couldn't say anything else anymore. Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
It's delicious. So I came up, I had about $12 left. I got a little creative. I got a pint of Evan Williams Black. So Alex had the 1783. I came in with a pint of Evan Williams Black, like $6.99. Plastic bottle, good for those ball games. This is just great. 86 proof whiskey, fantastic. Again, a lot of people prefer this over the Evan Williams Bottled and Bond because it's actually older. You know that?
No.
It's a couple years older. So, and then these guys are both out. So I had $5.04 left. So I went with the Unicorn. Beams 8-star. This is the real deal. It was either that or 3 cigarettes. So 80 proof, Beam 8-star. Is this made by Jim Beam?
If you drink that, you might start smoking again.
Jim Beam 8-star. I don't know anything about it. I've never had this. So good luck to whoever wins. I apologize in advance. So that's it, guys. You've seen them all. You're going to see some pictures of them come up here. So here's how it works. Alex, you're on Instagram, Facebook, TikToks?
No TikToks for me.
Wow.
I can't dance real good.
I don't know about that. If you drink one of these and a pina colada down at the IU game, I think you can be on the TikToks. So you go to Red Barrel Liquors on Instagram or Facebook. This video will be posted. Alex will share that as soon as it goes out. And you just put in the comments who you want to vote for on either one of those social media outlets. And then I can go see them, or Alex will send me a list of everybody who did it. And when we do our live stream in December, we'll announce the winner. You can obviously also go to Bourbon Battles on Facebook, Instagram, or TikToks. Keep in mind, Instagram is Bourbon Battles Blind. Somebody took it, so if you have that and I can have it, we can have it, let us know, we'll take it. You can also go to Patreon. If you don't know what Patreon is, go to patreon.com/Bourbon Battles. Got like 9 people on there now. That's good business. So you can read on their Patreon about what benefits there are to membership. It does cost about as much as a cup of coffee. So if you have any predictions, who's going to win?
I am.
Alex?
I think these 3 bottles here are going to overwhelm the pint of 8 Beam Star.
I don't know. I think you guys are crazy. I think I hit a home run with the gift set from Jim Beam. But I don't know. I think Alex if I was going to take one home, that's the one I would want. But we'll see. I love that Wilderness Trail weeded bourbon.
It's good.
Got a great selection of
I don't think you
different
can go.
groups
I don't
here.
think you can go wrong with any Wilderness. By the way, on your store picks, do you have a favorite of the store picks that you have right now?
Right now in store, I would probably, and that's just who I am and what I like is would be my old 55 cask strength single barrel.
Will you? So we've had it on the show before. I was going to say grab a bottle, but it doesn't matter. Old 55 makes 100% sweet corn mash bill, and I believe he's the only guy doing that.
Yes, that's
In the
The
world.
guy I've ever heard of doing it.
and it's a very fantastic product.
It's good. It's very good.
And if you haven't had Indiana sweet corn, then I don't know what to tell you. You don't know what you're missing.
It's Jason's got a good thing with that one. If you're fortunate enough to come across his release of his barrel proof, get by it because it's very delicious.
I thought about taking that one down off your shelf and just throwing it up here.
Yeah, that was my own personal one.
Hey, go find us on all our social media. Vote for who you want to vote for, and we'll pick 3 winners.
Are we gonna have a date? We're gonna pick a date.
We're going to pick a date, but I don't know what it is yet. It'll be early December. We're going to do a live stream, and that's when the winner's going to be announced on a live stream. We're going to figure it out, and you come down here to Red Barrel, pick up your whiskey, 3 different baskets, and it'll be awesome. And hey, there's one more way to vote. You come to Red Barrel and
Talk to me. Tell
buy
me.
anything. Buy a half a pint. You could get less than a half pint for even less money. Come buy a half pint of Beam 8-Star or any of these store picks. Tell Alex your name and who you want to vote for, and we'll get that thrown in there too.
Absolutely.
Guys, got anything else?
I don't.
Hey, drinking bourbon's supposed to be fun, but whatever you do it responsibly. Do it with your friends. The value in bourbon is opening it up and drinking it. You like flippers coming in here?
Not a big flipper guy. It's there's a reason we sell things at retail, and I just pray we keep the bourbon community good.
Hey,
There's a reason Joe and I like guys like this.
yeah. Hey, and you guys hear it no matter where you look, right? You go to a liquor store and you do your business there, and you get to know the owner. Does that pay off?
It's great for me because we enjoy the friendship that comes along with bourbon. This has been a new project for us over the past 3 years, and the amount of great people I have met. It's been fantastic. Meeting Joe and Chad has been great. A great relationship. I've always enjoyed watching the shows. But get to know who you're dealing with because it's a great friendship can be built. That's for sure.
Yeah. Hey, when you're drinking though, whatever you do, don't drink and drive. What are you supposed to do?
Don't drive to the watermelon crawl.